Cristiano Ronaldo sends condolences to Lionel Messi following the death of his father. Xavi Hernández takes over as the new Netherlands head coach, and Manchester City make a huge push for Enzo Fernández. And this is your daily football news. Ronaldo sends condolences to Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo has publicly sent his condolences to Lionel Messi following the death of Jorge Messi, Lionel's father and close representative. Ronaldo responded to a deeply emotional letter from his biggest rival and left a message offering support to Messi and his family during the difficult moment. The message reflected the respect that exists between the two football legends despite their intense competition throughout their careers. Ronaldo and Messi spent almost 2 decades competing at the highest level, creating one of the greatest individual rivalries football has ever seen. Their battles on the pitch divided supporters around the world, but moments like this show a different side of their relationship. Ronaldo's words of sympathy towards Messi and his family have therefore been viewed as a touching gesture, putting the human side of football ahead of the rivalry that has defined their careers. Xavi Hernández takes over Netherlands. The Netherlands Football Association have officially appointed Xavi Hernández as the new head coach of the national team. The Spanish manager has signed a 4-year contract that will keep him in charge through the 2030 World Cup. Xavi takes over after Ronald Koeman left the position following the Netherlands' disappointing 2026 World Cup campaign. Interestingly, this is the second time Xavi has replaced Koeman, after previously taking over from him at Barcelona in 2021. During his managerial career, Xavi guided Barcelona to the 2022-23 La Liga title and the 2023 Spanish Super Cup. He also becomes the Netherlands' first foreign coach since Ernst Happel in 1978. Now, at 46, Xavi returns to management after more than 2 years away from Barcelona and begins his first international coaching challenge. Manchester City monitor Enzo Fernández. Manchester City are exploring a major midfield transfer involving Enzo Fernández from Chelsea. According to The Athletic, City see the Argentine midfielder as a potential option at a time when Rodri and Tijani Reijnders could both leave the club. Chelsea have placed a huge valuation on Fernández and won around £120 million for the 25-year-old. The Blues are also under no pressure to sell one of their key players, meaning City could face a difficult negotiation if they decide to make a formal proposal. If the situation develops, the potential transfer could become one of the biggest Premier League deals of the summer. It would also see 2 major English clubs directly competing for a high-profile midfielder. For now, City are only exploring the possibility, while Chelsea remain firm on the value they have placed on Fernández. Ferran Torres nears PSG exit. Barcelona have allowed Ferran Torres to temporarily stay away from the squad while he focuses on resolving his future with Paris Saint-Germain. According to ESPN, the Spanish forward is getting closer to leaving Camp Nou, with negotiations between the two clubs now reaching their final stage. PSG are completing the final details before officially announcing the transfer. Torres is coming off a memorable 2026 World Cup campaign, where he scored the decisive goal that helped Spain win the trophy. Barcelona's decision to allow him to personally negotiate with PSG suggests that a departure is becoming increasingly likely. If all remaining formalities are completed, Torres will become one of Paris Saint-Germain's notable new arrivals ahead of the upcoming season. The Spanish forward could therefore soon begin a new chapter in France after his time at Barcelona. Barcelona consider Aymeric Laporte. Barcelona are seriously considering bringing Aymeric Laporte back to the club, but several important conditions must be met before the transfer can progress. According to Diario Sport, Barcelona want Athletic Bilbao to publicly confirm the exact release clause in the defender's contract and explain how that clause can be activated. The Catalan club also want clarity over Bilbao's position regarding a possible sale. Barcelona are additionally looking into Laporte's personal demands, including the length of his contract and salary requirements. The club do not want to rush into a deal while key information remains unclear. Laporte has also just enjoyed an impressive 2026 World Cup alongside Pau Barcelona, helping Spain become world champions. That success has increased his profile in the transfer market. Barcelona therefore remain interested, but the club want every major detail resolved before making their move. Chelsea complete Pep Chavarria signing. Chelsea have completed the signing of Pep Chavarria from Rayo Vallecano as they continue preparing their squad for the 2026-27 season. The Spanish defender has signed a long-term contract with the Blues that will run until 2031. The move is designed to add greater depth to Chelsea's squad ahead of the new campaign. Following the completion of the formalities, Chavarria will join the team at Cobham and begin adapting to his new surroundings. The Spanish player will now work with his new teammates and coaching staff as he looks to establish himself at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are expecting him to settle quickly into the club's system and compete for a place in the team. The long contract also shows the club's intention to make Chavarria part of their plans beyond just the immediate season. Barcelona face Alvarez transfer blow. Barcelona's hopes of signing Julian Alvarez are in serious danger after Atletico Madrid made their position clear. According to Cadena SR, Atletico sporting director Mateu Alemany personally met with the Argentine striker and informed him that the club will not allow him to move to Barcelona this summer. Alvarez is still interested in joining Barcelona, but Atletico have no intention of changing their stand. The Madrid club consider the 26-year-old a key part of Diego Simeone's plans for the new season and do not want to strengthen a direct rival. Alemany's direct message to Alvarez highlights how firmly Atletico are approaching the situation. Barcelona may therefore have to look elsewhere for a long-term option to eventually succeed Robert Lewandowski in attack. Christian Romero nears Atletico Madrid move. Christian Romero is closing in on a move to Atletico Madrid after the Spanish club reached an agreement with Tottenham Hotspur. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the transfer has been approved, with the total package worth around €40 million including add-ons. Sky Sports reports that the basic fee is approximately £34.2 million, with the remaining amount depending on the Argentine defender's achievements. Tottenham have also included a 15% sell-on clause if Romero is transferred again in the future. The centre-back is expected to bring aggression, experience and defensive strength to Atletico's backline. Romero's style should fit well with the demands of Spanish football and Diego Simeone's approach. With the agreement now in place between the clubs, the Argentine defender is moving closer to starting a new chapter in La Liga. Tottenham Balogun deal denied. Reports claiming Tottenham have agreed a deal to sign Fuller and Balogun from Monaco for around £51 million have been denied by Fabrizio Romano. Santiauna previously reported that the American striker was a priority target for Spurs and had agreed with the possibility of moving to the Premier League. However, Romano says there has been no significant progress between Tottenham and Balogun. Monaco are receiving several inquiries about the forward, including interest from Galatasaray and some Saudi Pro League clubs. Most of those approaches remain at the stage of discussing conditions rather than making concrete offers. Tottenham still need to strengthen their striker options, but Balogun's transfer is nowhere near the stage of being considered completed. For now, the reports of an agreement appear premature, leaving Tottenham with more work to do if they want to bring the Monaco forward to England. Jed Spence set for Inter Milan move. Jed Spence is set to leave Tottenham and join Inter Milan after the two clubs reached an agreement. Fabrizio Romano reports that the total transfer package is worth €31.5 million, around £27 million. The English defender has also agreed personal terms and is keen to make the move to Serie A. The transfer is notable because Tottenham have accepted a relatively low fee despite Spence still having 3 years remaining on his contract. The 2026 World Cup was also an important period for Spence, as he made 44 appearances last season and impressed with England on the international stage. However, Roberto De Zerbi is prepared to let him leave because he cannot guarantee the defender regular starts. Inter have quickly taken advantage of the situation and are now closing in on a deal that could prove to be excellent value. And that wraps up your football breaking news for the past 24 hours. All the most exciting updates from the football world will be continuously updated on Offside News. Make sure hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.